attempt number two.
Hopefully we'll be settled now.
All right, so
It's never a good feeling when like we're prepping the video and then it's you're live, you're live. Oh no.
yeah,
Shut it off. Shut it off.
we're
We're
not
not ready.
we're not ready. Um, so we got a topic today where it's a little bit of a theory. I've seen a trend of people talking about having really slow sales that happened around the same time. So this is my little
This is his.
conspiracy theory. We'll throw that in
Well,
there.
see, okay, a conspiracy theory is multiple people conspiring to do something.
Okay, then it's just a theory.
It's just a theory.
It's just a solo theory then.
Yes.
Maybe eventually you'll make it a conspiracy theory.
Okay.
And we'll go over the sales as well. We have 9 items sold.
Yes.
But before we start, my name is Aaron.
I'm Amber.
And we are full-time resellers. We go live Monday through Thursday.
Yes.
Around this time.
We talk about a topic usually, and then we review our sales.
So.
And I'm about to ship.
Okay. So my theory is, first of all, we have not been impacted by a mid-May slowdown.
Right.
But I think it's because what has happened is actually going to benefit us, so we can actually share the other side of the coin. I'd say we've had a marginal increase in our sales over the last week or so.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, there's obviously a lot of factors that come into whether or not your items are getting viewed or not getting viewed.
Yeah.
My theory is that May 15th is when the shipping rates changed to the calculated shipping showing the reduced rate for the buyer. Mm-hmm. You had to opt out. I think very few people are going to opt out of that. We actually opted in May 13th with the idea of I wanted to get a head start on everybody else showing those numbers.
Right.
For the buyers, and then if it took a while to where, let's say it took like 6 hours where the rollover and some of the stuff was getting partitioned, I wanted our stuff to already be out there.
Yeah.
And my theory is when that happened, I think it refreshed a ton of listings because something changed on those listings.
That's true.
Pushed them in the algorithm. Those people ended up pushing your listings down. If you were somebody that did not do calculated,
okay,
it pushed your listings down, and then your listings aren't getting seen. So then those listings are selling, and then the algorithm's going to say, oh, well, this store is woken up. Maybe this is an item that's been out there for 3 years. Mm-hmm. Hasn't been touched, hasn't been adjusted or anything, and this is the first time it's adjusted.
Yeah.
Shoots to the top, it sells, then this person's going to get just a rush of sales, like as if they've done something to their store. Mm-hmm. So we've seen a marginal increase in our sales, not a ton. I'd probably say about 10 to 15%. So I don't think we've obviously have not taken a dip.
Right.
I would say on average we probably sell about 8 items a day.
Yeah.
And on the weekend we ended up having to ship out 32 items. Mm-hmm. Yesterday it was 12.
Yep.
Something like that. So we've been consistent, and it's good for us, but we also do calculated shipping, so all of our listings are now more competitive in their markets.
Right.
And namely, for example, golf clubs were really slow sellers for us because of the way UPS did not calculate their reduced shipping well for customers. So we are selling a lot more golf items, and so I think our golf items are getting a lot of views and are being pushed a lot by eBay. So I'm curious to know, if you are somebody that does not do calculated shipping, did you see a dip in sales?
Right. Like if you have flat rate shipping or free shipping.
Yeah, if you do free shipping, flat rate shipping, fixed, I think is another option, or whatever, flat rate, yeah, whatever. But if it's different, please let us know if you've seen a dip in sales from May 15th to, let's say, May 20th. I think seems to be about the ballpark. Right now, as we're speaking, this is May 22nd. So we're about a week removed from that. So maybe you've been able to recover and get things back going, and maybe it was just a small blip. Mm-hmm. But all I will say is I think at the end of the day, if there's a reason, there's no reason to panic. And you can make adjustments. Right. I think you could always go out and try to list more items.
If you can figure out why your store has kind of froze, then it's easier to make a change.
And then and then you also don't get nervous about, okay, can I still make a livelihood on eBay? If you're a full-time reseller and then you see a big dip, that would be a big cause for concern. Yeah. What do I need to do? Do I need to do a promotion? Do I need to do
something needs to change,
a discount, something like that? So I'm curious to hear about that, and if you guys agree or disagree, feel free to let us know.
Yes.
I am okay with people that disagree as well. So But we'll jump into the sales. We have 9 sales, and the first one is a
Look at how cute this
golf
is.
head cover. It is a golden retriever.
It's huge. That has to be for a driver?
It is for a driver. And it's got on the ear Marvin, the golf buddy.
Oh, okay, cute.
The golf caddy dog or whatever. There was like 3 solds on Terapeak, none listed. And so I actually went high above the highest sold, and it still sold in like a day.
Crazy.
And so we got $18.99 plus
and
shipping.
It's great condition.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it looks new, like they never actually used it. Aaron has one on his golf club that's a Caddyshack with the little, he's holding a little ball.
Gophers holding a ball.
So cute.
But yeah, $18.99 plus shipping on the golden retriever. Next up, this is almost always instantly a fast seller.
You gotta go closer.
This is Pokemon Diamond. Anytime you get these DS Pokemon games, they sell really well, but I will caution you, there are a ton of fakes.
How do you spot
The
them?
best way that I spot fakes is you're looking for a tab on the top of the cart. All the fake ones, it'll be a line, but you'll just see a straight line, and it looks like they just glued it together.
Oh, okay.
And so it looks really poorly.
Oh, okay.
Can you?
Let me see. All right. Almost.
But it just looks like a little tab. That all of the DS games that are original and real have that little tab indentation thing on it.
There it is. Got it.
There you
go. Right there. That's real.
Yeah. So you see the tab, then you're in the clear. And that's the best way to identify whether or not a game is real or fake. And so this one listed and sold basically instantly. $39 plus shipping. Honestly, I probably priced it a little low, but I don't know. I wanted something to sell quickly.
And you did it.
Yeah. And again, I paid $3 for it. So I can't complain on that. Next up, we got a pair of Reebok CrossFit lights, and these were new with tags, not used, so pretty easy flip on this one. $5 turned into $29.99 plus shipping, and it sold in about a month, so not too shabby there. And that was the Wisconsin pickup. Definitely not a Wisconsin pickup, and you want to talk about a slow seller, these things are bad.
These Zoom Zooms.
Disney Zoom Zooms, this is a Marvel lot of 4, and we got an offer for $12 plus shipping. Happy to take that. I don't know, are we probably in the profit yet with the Zoom Zooms?
I have no idea.
There's no telling. We paid like $50.
Yeah, wouldn't do it again.
I just think they sell too slow, and we have too many plush as it is. So
next up are Lands End bootcut jeans. And what is that?
We've had these for a while. $14.20 plus shipping.
All right, and they're in great condition, so it's pretty much like new.
A little action figure. The one that was the desirable one is this one.
You want to take it out so you can see it better?
Yeah, you want to take that guy out. He is Metal Face is his name. And
this is what he looks like.
I paired him up with another like army figure from around the same area just to kind of like added bonus to get like eyes to it. And it finally sold for $10 plus shipping. Took a while.
That was the other guy.
Yeah, he's just a throw-in kind of thing.
This one even feels like better made. But okay, $10.
$10 plus shipping on that.
Where did you get those?
I can't remember. It's been a while.
Okay.
And the aforementioned golf clubs that are finally selling.
You need to go and double check. If you're doing the calculated shipping, go check your dimensions. We paid to ship that club yesterday, like $13.
Came
out of our pocket. We made
$13.
no money on that.
Yeah, we made money on it.
We did not make money on that.
We sold it for $30.
Yeah, you had to buy it.
Yeah,
you had to pay
$5
for the box.
Yeah, we made probably $10 at the end of the day.
It made me sick.
Callaway X2. This is a single 4-iron. So these are generally tough to sell.
1 inch through it.
Half an inch, I think. I think it was even half an inch.
It might have been, but.
But this single 4-iron sold for $35 plus shipping. So not too bad.
Should be fine on that one.
Took a while, but.
It's the really long ones. Once you get past
drivers
48
and
inches,
33 woods can be.
If you get past 48 inches,
48 inches,
add another $12 to it.
Yeah,
that's literally the fee.
It goes from 7 to 20 like that.
Terrible.
Next up, we have Moomy This is a bed sheet set.
Yes.
And I will say, so our bargain hunt
Yeah.
has a
So much.
these must be the most returned items
Yes.
on Amazon or
Sheets.
whatever,
Sheets
because
and
it's just
curtains.
sheets are just being
Or
returned
rugs.
like crazy. And it's
Yeah.
like, I guess they get it and they're like, don't like this color.
Not the color.
Don't like
I
this
don't
color.
like the feel.
Because they
Actually,
literally
it's
did
kinda
not
rough.
even do anything.
Yeah.
But this one,
So if you're in the market for sheets or linens,
find one of the
go to a bargain hunt. You will
Or-
get them for $7.
or cheap, or even maybe
And there's
even
a
less.
lot of good ones. Like I just bought my son a set of bamboo sheets. Man, those things are like silk. For $7, and they sell for like $80. So
Yeah.
if I were to buy brand new, it's not worth reselling anyways.
$49.95 plus shipping on the Moomy sheets.
Great. And we did not have it long.
No, probably about a month.
But let's see if our return rate is as bad as Amazon.
Yeah, they might get returned. We'll see.
We'll see. I don't like the color.
Last sale of the day is this little Funko DC Comics Teen Titans. I don't even know if this is a Funko or not. This might be just a
random one.
It just says a vinyl figure.
Yeah, there's no brand.
Okay. But he's Teen Titan Go, and I will say too, Teen Titan Go stuff. If you want to like take a quick look and go see what the figures look like,
Yeah.
their stuff is very popular.
Mhm.
It's a little bit more inconspicuous, but I have seen like action figures from Teen Titan Go really well and sell. This one sold for $8.75 plus shipping.
No
So
brand.
again, if I paid 50 cents for it,
Right.
I don't mind it
Yeah.
at all.
Yep.
To turn around and make that a flip. So that is it for the
Yeah,
day.
it should be a quick shipping day. I do have to run an errand to church, and then
So I guess you're taking things so that
I
I
will
can
take
just
packages.
sweet.
So you can list. I did list yesterday. I am down to 3 purse bins that are on my rolling cart, and then I have 4 bins of clothes left, and then I'm done. So I made progress.
Good.
Progress is being made.
And those purses, we've sold a couple of them
I know,
too.
they've
So
been
it's
selling. I've been
it's good
pricing them to move.
Yeah.
So
So that's good.
yeah, but I don't know what it was like leading up to listing.
And the good
I
thing
think-
too is I think too that this is another big takeaway too, is that when you list your items, you
Yeah.
become a lot more knowledgeable about what to pick
Yeah.
up in the future.
What
So
to not pick up.
and what not to pick up.
Yeah.
So we should be able to take this when you get through those bins of the purses, you'll be able to actually go to the purse area and have a better
fake.
better idea of okay,
Yeah.
what's fake, what's good, what's not good,
Mhm.
and
Or this is real but doesn't sell well.
yeah, those
Yeah.
kind of things. So I think those things too is when you are listing, and this will happen a lot of
Yeah.
times too, where I will list media stuff and you picked up some of the stuff and I'm like, look, you gotta come over and look at this. And I'm not trying to
No.
be like
Ugly about
vicious,
it.
and I'm trying to
Yeah.
come at it as good
Dummy,
because
why'd you get
otherwise
this?
she'll get very defensive real quick.
Don't
But
let me pick then. You pick.
yeah,
You
I'm
know.
done. I'm not going anymore. But I just
Well,
it's from
same
an
thing with
education.
clothes.
Yeah.
Because he'll see bags and I'll see them from a distance and I'm like, I'm not even looking at those. And he's like, here, we're go look at the purses. I'm like, no, I'm not. I already
Yeah.
know they're bad.
So
Same thing.
The funny thing is I don't remember what it was when you were wanting to like look at some sort of like item, and I'm like, that's like the most cheap knockoff version of that.
I
And
don't
then at the
know.
next garage, I was like, hey, come look at these jeans.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
this brand. I think they're good.
Old Navy.
Old Navy. And she's like, oh, stop. And then you actually thought I was being serious.
Yeah. Like, stop, Aaron. That's
I
kinda
know,
bad.
I know Old Navy's junk.
Yeah.
But
for reselling.
yeah, for reselling for sure. It's part
But
of the.
anyway, so what I was going to say was my hesitation to list is when I list, I want it to be perfect. I don't want, like I make sure the background is cleared off and like there's no wrinkles in it. I'm like too detailed to where it made me take forever. So now that I've done enough of them, it's like I don't have to have the exact comp for this. And I can still tweak it and make it work. But I was like recreating the wheel every single time. Like I wanted to be sure it was spelled the same. So I'd go look up the type of item. Like it was mentally exhausting. So now that I've like gone over the hill, I feel like it's easier to list now.
Have you gotten to a point where you created your own listing yet?
Yeah, I've done that.
Oh, okay. Just making
I
sure.
had been doing that,
Oh, okay.
but I wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
Like, because there were some items that I saw other people, I don't know what it was, why I wouldn't use theirs, but I would make my own. And because theirs were wrong.
Mm. Yeah, theirs was wrong.
So I wouldn't just tweak theirs. I would create a whole new thing.
Mm.
So anyways, it's a learning process.
What not to
I
do
feel more,
with Amber.
I've been more confident in listing.
Yeah.
And to not worry about getting top dollar. I think that was another thing. I don't like pricing things, but then I'm like, well, it does sell for, $40, and then I'd go 45.
Yeah.
Like, just let it go. Just let it go.
Yeah. Well, I think to some degree it's easier when you have old inventory that you haven't listed yet because you're more detached.
Not attached to it
You don't
anymore.
There's no chance you remember what you paid for any of those
true.
items over there because she has about a week span of okay, we paid this much maybe.
Yeah.
I can remember stuff like
I can't even
back.
remember this past weekend what we spent on things, which is probably a good thing in a lot of ways.
Well, you own it now. It really doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant. The only reason why that would matter is if you're doing the item cost like in
right.
as an inventory and an accounting aspect. We're not doing that.
And at the beginning I was trying to track that. Like I would put in our like custom SKU, like the price we paid for it in the year that we bought it.
Too slow.
So that we would know, well, we paid $3, we need more money for it. But he was like, no, don't, drop it. And finally it's like, okay, yeah, that's freeing. Just be done with it.
So much more, so less time consuming.
Yeah, and there's no point.
Yeah, there's no point.
Because we don't keep track that way. We keep track on our total, like, gross purchases.
If you paid $30 for an item,
and
let's say you bought it when it was worth 60, but if the market says it's worth 40, you guys sell it for 40.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if you paid 30 for it or not.
You're never gonna get 60.
I want my money.
That point.
I want my money back.
Yeah.
And then I can go and get it put into something else. So,
So just the mental gymnastics I was doing. So now since it's been 2 years since I've purchased these items.
And I don't think she realizes how much work and effort I've done. I have to go behind her to fix her prices.
You fix them. And I'm okay with it. I don't know about it.
Relist, I'm like, it'll be like $25. I go look at the market and it's like, nope, 15. So it drastically
I always told him he needs to be pricing because otherwise it's going to be like that.
Yeah. So. But
anyways,
I think that is it for today.
I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. Our kids are home. I'm so thankful. My parents are home. Everybody's back safe and had a great time. And things are normal again.
Yep.
So it's good.
So we'll see you again in 5 years, Wisconsin.
No way. We're going back next year.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
You got to pick and choose. That's not one.
I pick Wisconsin.
No. Take care, everybody.
Bye. We'll see you later. Nope. Bye.